Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I have a drone case to show you today. So the folks at RLSOCO approached me, and I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's RL and then SOCO, so I call it RLSOCO. But in any case, I actually purchased this case. This is for the DJI RC Pro. When I bought my original Mavic 3, I didn't buy the Fly More kit, and I kind of acquired batteries and things as I went, one of which was the RC Pro, and I needed a case to carry it. So anyway, I purchased this case and was really, really happy with it. You can see how the RC Pro fits in there, and you don't have to take the sticks on. It's got holes on the top, holds it in really nice. So recently, the folks at RLSOCO asked me if I would review their case for the DJI Mavic 3 Pro. And I agreed because I was so happy with that case that I bought for the RC Pro. I knew that they would put out a good product. So let's open this guy up, and we will put the drone and all the accessories in there a little bit at a time, and we'll show you how it all fits in the case. So first, let's take a look at the outside of the case. You have a suitcase style carry handle that I prefer. That's the way I prefer to carry them around. We got their little bit of documentation that has their name on there, and that they use YKK zippers, which is a good brand of zipper. And the zipper pulls have their logo on there, but they're good soft rubber zipper pulls. And we'll open it up in a second, but I also want to show you it does have the D-rings to hook a strap on there, a shoulder strap if you like. And I've already opened it up. It does come with a shoulder strap, but let's get it open. Well, let's see. I guess I didn't show you what the bottom and the sides look like, and their logo on there, and I think it's an attractive logo. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, let's open it up here, and there you go. So in the top, you've got a pocket that you can, hold various things in. I would say all of your, many of your wires and I suppose props and things could go up there. You also have some sleeved pockets right here that I'm sure props could go into. And the other thing that I do is I carry all the documentation with my drones, the FAA license and registration, etc. I also, carry some permits for some of the places that I fly that I need a permit to fly at. So it's kind of handy to have this kind of a pocket to carry those kinds of things in. So as we open it up there, and by the way, I want to point out, this is really soft touch fabric here, so it's not going to wear against anything that it rubs on. And then the main part of the case here, and they give you just kind of a page here that shows you where everything goes and how it fits there. And yeah, nothing on the back. And this is that strap I told you about. I'll be honest with you, I will not install the strap. In fact, I'll stow it probably in the pocket at the top. Simply because I'm not really a big fan of shoulder straps. I like just carrying by the suitcase style strap. But this is high quality. It's the kind that pivots and metal clips here. So that is a nice shoulder strap. So initially, I just thought these were silica gel packs, for moisture absorption. But they're not. They've got a couple of activated carbon deodorizers in here. So yeah. I guess if you need deodorizer in your case, there you go. So first, let's look at where your RC goes, the remote control. And they put a strap in here, and they said in the instructions that the strap is just for the RCN1. So the RCN1, if that's the controller you use, and like if you had the Mavic 3, obviously the Mavic 3 Pro came with the DJI RC, but the standard Mavic 3, and I'm not sure about the Mavic 3 Classic, but I know the standard Mavic 3 came with just the RCN1 controller. So you have that, and then they include this strap to hold it tightly in there. So it's nice that it can do dual duty, and then it also will hold, and I don't think it was designed for this, but here is the RC, the DJI RC, excuse me. And you know, I think this pocket is actually for the RC Pro, but this fits in there quite well. In fact, let's just show how you would do that, how you would use the strap to hold this guy in. So just like that, and that's going to stay in there tightly and work quite well. So it will, while I don't think it was specifically designed for the DJI RC, it fits in there nicely, so no problem at all. And now what most of us use with the Mavic 3 Pro is the DJI RC Pro, and of course that's custom fit. It just fits in there like a glove. And they say that this strap is not necessarily for that, but it does fit over there and it will hold it in, so not a bad thing. So you have these cutouts down here for the D-rings where you would attach a neck strap. So I'm glad that that is a very thoughtful thing that they put in there, so it doesn't just fit straight across here. Then if you put D-rings on your controller, then it won't fit. You'd have to pull them off every time. They've got this set up where you can leave them on there, and actually you could put some pretty, it looks like some bigger, even bigger ones than what I show there on there, and your controller is still going to fit. Now with regard to the gimbals, it looks to me like you can leave them on. So let me pull this flap over, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but you know, above the edge of the case here, it's just about even with the edge of the case. So when you close that, I mean, I don't feel like it's putting any pressure on the gimbal sticks at all. So I'm telling you, I'm just going to leave the gimbal sticks on there, and I don't think it's going to hurt a thing. So again, I talked about paperwork. We can slip this in the top there. It's my registration, and then the permit that I use to fly up at Lucky Peak Reservoir. That fits quite nicely in the top there. So then you got propellers. Where are you going to put those? Well, these nice little sleeves, I think they're custom made for that. Perfect, that looks good. And then I have, and this is the one that I'm kind of concerned about. I've got an extra set of gimbal sticks. So I don't know, you know, I'd be worried about them falling out here. There's really no zippered compartment on here. I would prefer that the case had a zippered compartment, but I'll probably drop these in the bottom of one of those battery spots there. And then I've got my USB A to USB-C cable. And you know, whether you put it up here on top or down here where you're going to put your charger, etc., is probably up to you. In fact, let's grab that charger and see how it fits. So here's the DJI 65-watt charger, and it's going to go down below here and tuck that wire in there. Yeah, and that's going to fit in there, I think, just fine. And then you have the charge hub, and the charge hub fits very nicely right there. Perfect fit. And of course, next you got batteries. I've only got 3 batteries for my Mavic 3 Pro, but there they go, just like that. And in fact, let's take a look and see how that fits here. So I see we have an indentation in the top of the case. Let me drop the camera down here. That is so that it will accommodate how far the batteries stick up. So after test fitting the props in the sleeves here, I think if you just have the ones in the smaller package, it fits okay. But this kind of sticks out. So what I'm going to do is slide these in the top part here. Then finally, you've got the three-eyed monster, the Mavic 3 Pro itself. And of course, that just slides in there quite nicely into place. So here you go. This is going to be my kit then for the Mavic 3 Pro. Drone fits in there nicely. A couple of batteries. I always keep a battery in the drone, so I have a total of 3. I could get 2 more in here. If I had a concern, and in fact, I'll tell you, I think I figured out my solution just now talking about it. Where do you put small stuff like this? I would prefer that it had a zippered compartment, but it doesn't. I'm going to put this down below the charge hub here, and I think that'll keep it from falling out. That charge hub fits in there fairly snugly. I suppose you could put it underneath here as well, but they're going to rattle around. I guess I want to demonstrate too, now that I undid that, you could just leave that like that. You don't need to put that strap on there. In fact, it says in the instructions that strap is just for the smaller RCN1 or RCN2 controller. Okay, let's flip the top and see how it all fits. The top just closes snugly, does not touch on anything down on the lower part of the case. And there it is. Hey, okay, I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Again, I want to thank RLSOCO for sending me this case for review. And I will put my Amazon link down below, my Amazon affiliate link down below if you're looking for one of these cases. Anyway, very happy with the quality of RLSOCO on my original DJI RC case that I purchased. And so I was really tickled when they sent me this one. All right, see you guys later. Bye.